to No Limits Motorsports. Hi everyone and welcome to No Limits Motorsports. I'm Brett Bergeron. I got my buyer here, BJ, and we have another guest with us tonight from the RC world of no prep racing. Sir, say hello.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Justin with the Vegas NPRC.
Yeah, and he's going to tell us tonight about his up-and-coming race this weekend. We'll get to that. We got some great things going on about BJ's up-and-coming events and the last couple of trips. We got some new classes and new rules to pour out tonight, so hoping to have everybody chat in tonight, talk to us a little bit about this new classes, and go from there. BJ, welcome back from your trip. How was it?
It was good. It was good. Nice turnout.
Birthday weekend, right?
Birthday weekend.
So you were 21, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
21. Yeah,
Yeah.
So, buddy, what do we got going on this weekend?
What's that? So this week we have our cash nights again here. This will be our second one here in town. We're doing a $30 buy-in, 80-20 split for the winners. We got a top secret location, seeing how our IKEA spot got shut down.
Right.
So that kind of mixes it up. It's going to change the track up a little bit.
So the little cars are having the same problems as the big car, people screwing this up.
Man, I don't know how you guys find a spot to run a real car.
It's just as same as with you. Every time we find a great spot, someone fucks it up. You know. Here's the flyer, everybody, tonight. The location will be given out later on Saturday morning. On their Facebook page. Just so they don't get ruined just like the rest of us. It is 80-20 split, $5 fee, as everybody can see. I went to the last event, loved it.
Yeah, we had 29 cars show up. That was an awesome event.
Yeah, I mean, there was a ton of people there. It was a lot of fun. A little hard to see at night.
A little bit,
yeah.
a little bit. Well,
as I get older, I don't have my glasses on.
And that parking lot had zero lights, so we had to bring all our own lights, and we did a pretty good job.
No, it was a great time. It was just me at night. You know, I am getting older, so I'm not 21 like BJ. You know, so. I see you got some new sponsors now helping you guys out.
Some guys really stepped up, and I'd like to thank them for sure. We got Flash Packs and Friendly Hobbies here, local hobby shops stepping up to provide some gift cards and stuff for the raffle. Dynegy Batteries offering a couple batteries up. Bombshells putting up a new clear body for somebody to win in our raffle. So, yeah, it's really cool to see everybody coming out to help.
Cool. Now, the car you have tonight here is your own personal car, right?
Actually, this is my son's car. I brought my car last time, so I just want
Your kid is spoiled. Yeah, so.
So they're going to be...
You never buy me shit like that.
So I'm not even racing this time, so I'm going to let my boys run the cars this weekend. They're 13 and 11, so they love this stuff. Yeah. This is actually a carbon fiber chassis car, so it's a little different than the one I brought in here before. Traxxas-based car, so you can take your Traxxas and convert it to something like this.
So the entry-level car we were talking before the show started was basically $300.
Yeah, so Team Associated came out
and it's something like this value, roughly?
Yeah, I mean, they came out with an awesome kit ready to run.
But this is not a entry-level car, carbon fiber chassis.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a little more
it'd be your next step up, kind of a pro mod. You know,
okay, so what, are we talking 500? We're talking 1,000?
No, I mean that chassis is $120. So you can take your Traxxas and swap everything onto that chassis, no problem.
Oh, so
and it just gives you a little lighter.
So entry is $300. This is a $500 step up.
Yeah, so
because I know when we were out there was $2,000 cars.
Yeah, you know, some of these guys have been doing RC stuff a real long time, so they've accumulated a lot of stuff, and then
I mean, BJ, you didn't get to quite see you were gone, but they had full pits. Yeah. I mean, it was crazy. They had tents, and some of these guys were some serious. I mean, the guy had tire warmers, everything. They had laptops, and they're programming these little fuckers. I mean, it was crazy. It was a great time. Hi, everybody. Thank you for writing in. What am I looking at? Can you convert HPI cars?
No, so the HPI, I mean,
what does that stand for?
It's another company that makes. They're like a 10-scale sedan. So a lot of your drift cars, smaller cars.
Okay.
So there is a difference in 10-scale cars. So this is considered a 10-scale. What was an off-road truck at one time.
Okay.
So no, the HPIs can't, but all your Traxxas, Team Associated, your Losi cars, they can all be converted. Associated is the only one making a ready-to-run kit.
Right.
You can go buy a drag car off the shelf.
Gotcha. So, I mean, I almost bought one. There was a Nova up there.
I'm going to have to build you one.
I kind of have something. I've been kind of picking with Nick the Gnome.
Yeah.
But I haven't got my own drag car racing, so I got to finish one project before I start another.
These little cars are cheaper.
Yeah, not how I always play. It always ends up expensive one way or the other. Here's a picture of some of the cars. You can see the beautiful deal.
This was our last list race, and we've got 25 cars here in town. So we do a top 10 list once a month where we keep a running list going, for bragging rights and
Right.
a little side bet action.
So we've just started our own list here now. Do you post your list on Facebook?
Yeah, so I'll post the results. And our list is, doing RCs has got to be way different than doing the big car list. So we go and we do a day, right? We'll run 2 rounds. The most you can lose or gain is 2 spots on the list per list race. So
Yeah.
it keeps it more of a long-term game.
Yeah, we do houses one day.
Right.
Yeah, they can race up or back on the same day if the driver allows it.
Right.
But they have a 7-day grace period.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you guys need the time.
Yeah, well, a lot of these guys work, have families, so we didn't want to make
Right.
it every day.
Yeah.
So
That's why we chose to only do it once a month, too.
Yeah.
Is just kind of keep it a long-term deal.
Now, BJ, these guys are so high tech. They got tech standing there. You have to put your car up to tech before you even put it down.
So we're checking battery voltage, tires, no tire sauce.
I mean, they cheat worse than
few
we
basic,
do. I mean, these
few
guys are
basic
on it.
rules, but yeah, you go through tech, and then
So
you're in the staging lanes. No going back to the pits.
yeah, so I mean, it was very impressive. They do a little burnout, hand burnout. They got a little piece of looks like rug.
We're doing carpet,
Yeah,
so you can
doing
either do a
carpet.
carpet or ground burnout.
Yeah, I mean, this one old man had his socks on, sandals on, was like, he was into this shit. Like, it was as
Those
serious.
guys are using tire warmers. I mean, they're getting those tires
Yeah.
about 180 degrees.
Yeah, I
and-
mean, they were taking this shit like top secret serious shit. Like,
And that's what's cool is these cars are all different. Everybody's setups are different, so it's like who works the best on that road that day?
I mean,
You know?
everything that we do, they were doing. I mean, it was impressive. I really was. I had a great time. It was free. Definitely worth going out watching. So, if you're in that neighborhood this weekend and you're interested in it, I highly recommend it. It's a great time to watch this and see what these guys are doing. And it's a very good family sport.
Yeah,
I
I
think
my
it's a-
2 boys are driving.
Yeah, I think it's still affordable. It's not like our stuff where it's gone beyond stupid. But definitely there. BJ, we have a person, Alan, writing into you. Must be a fan or you owe money. I'm not sure which. So,
Hey, that's my buddy Jesse J there from Illinois writing in.
from Illinois.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's up,
shit.
bud?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for writing in. Does he have a car? Does he race?
No, not yet, but we're going to get him into a car.
What's this? Hobby Town was blowing out a tree like $100. What's a tree?
Oh, they might
Race
be
tree.
talking about a starting
Oh,
line
racing
tree or
tree?
something.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a couple things out there. We just use I made actually a green light. We just go on the green light.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that was it.
Guys are getting into some timing systems at the end, and it's cool. You can see, they're running about 65 miles an hour in about 2.2 seconds. It's kind of a good baseline.
Dude, it was a blip. That was it. It was over. I was like,
And you
but
get
at
it to
the
go
end,
straight,
half of them went straight and fast, or the other ones went to the
On their
left
lid.
or the right, and they just flipped over. I mean, just fucking gone. If it hit you in the ankle, you'd be
Yeah.
broke. You're done, right? It was a great time watching. So this Saturday, it's Saturday night.
Yep, Saturday night racing starts at 8.
Please chime into your Facebook page. What is it?
Yeah, the Vegas NPRC page on Facebook.
Okay, find out the secret location so people don't ruin it for the rest of us. I'm going to go out and watch again because I'm single and I have no life, so it's all cool. So, everybody, please come. Oh, no, I'm still with her, but she's not here. Yeah, so, yeah. But it keeps me out of trouble over there. So, yeah. So we all good. So,
Maybe we'll have to find you a car to run Saturday night.
oh, yeah, that'd be dangerous. I'll race your ass. I'll beat you. They don't have any big rim class.
Bullshit.
We're going to have some big wheels.
Yeah, we have to make some big wheel class, try
They
this
come
out.
out
So.
with a new Cutlass. I think they got the Buick body out there to wriggle.
Ooh.
Put that on some big wheels.
Yeah. So I'm actually considering, because of certain aspects of my life, of building a big wheel car now. I'm gonna call it White Boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a station wagon on 24s. Yeah, so
Gotta have the wood
Yeah,
panel.
I'm in search of the car right now. Stevie and BJ helped me look for one.
Be like the Griswolds.
Oh, that's
on
the
big
Griswold
wheels.
on 24s. Yeah. You know what? I'm coming after the big wheel. I think I need that in my life right now, so I'm going for it. Yeah. BJ, speaking of big wheels, you went to Atlanta, birthday weekend, went down there.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of trouble. When we built the car, we never thought of going into a track, so we never put the big studs in the back. That's Playboy's car right there. Beautiful car. I do like that car.
I like it a lot too.
Yeah, I do like them wheels. So we broke some wheel studs, got some wheel hop going. BJ's starting to pull the front tires off the ground, so we ran into a limitation like you always do in racing, and we lost a tire on the passenger side about mid-track. So.
Now at the 330, I think he came in with.
Yeah, here's the video of it.
Rolling.
A little tough to see, but you'll see the aftermath of it.
Just the torques just snap the studs? Or?
Well, when it wheel hops real bad, as you can see, it blows the wheel off and it hits the right side, then the left side. So we're doing some major suspension upgrades and changes to BJ's car now to prepare for the next race. Was not one of our better moments, we'll admit. When BJ was racing this, it was originally on a street, not on a prep track. We never thought the car would ever leave that hard. But to give you an idea, BJ is pulling the front tires off the ground at these prep tracks.
What size wheels are those?
Those are 22s.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then, BJ's like 300 pounds alone. Right. So, I mean, to pull the front wheels off the ground is impressive.
That's crazy.
So, we are finding some limits as we keep turning this car up. BJ's getting a lot more consistent with the tree, so we did have some little bit of problems. So, BJ, was it a little scary? Did you even know it fell off, or did you just see it come passing you by?
You felt it?
I felt it, then I seen it. Like, shit,
I hope that wasn't mine.
Faster than me.
So,
did you cross the line after that, or you made?
I held it. I seen a wall. I seen another wall.
Kept it off the wall.
Yeah, kept it off the wall. Yeah.
Well, at least it dragged you slower. So, I mean, yeah. So, we're making some changes now. What's the next race?
Next race is going to be...
Why is BJ number 2? There we go. So.
Next race is going to be in right outside of Chicago, Turbo Joe and Playboy show.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
On the 22nd.
Do we have a flyer for that yet? Do we know?
Yeah, we do have one of them flyers for it.
PJ, do we have a flyer for this race? September 6th, is that it?
No, that's something else.
Okay. So, okay. Why PJ's working on that. So we're going to Chicago. What do you know the date offhand?
The 22nd, August 22nd.
August 22nd. So the end of the month, if you're in the Chicago area, BJ will be up there signing autographs, hopefully keeping the wheels on the car. We're definitely learning a lot each time you go, more and more as we're stepping it up. And it's amazing how, many people have been reaching out and telling me BJ knows who he is, and the actual racing community is very open, try to help.
Yeah, they help a lot.
Yeah.
They shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
The country boys down there, they real.
It's all a racing family.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It just amazed me. On all the bullshit in the world right now, they say there's race wars. We got people blowing up shit in Beirut. I mean, but when the racing community is still just happy to play. Yeah. So here we go. Chi-Town right here. Show and go. The third big rim shootout. Grudge racing.
Morocco. Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? Morocco?
Yeah, right up under Chicago.
Oh, okay. I don't know that area too.
Is that Indiana? Yeah.
Indiana?
I think so.
I don't know. But we'll find out. But anybody in that area wants to meet BJ, he'll be up there racing. Hopefully we'll have a much better turnout this time. We're planning on it, so.
Yeah, 'cause I need to race both of them.
Both of them? Calling them both out?
Yeah.
Nice. So
They fast as fuck, though.
Yeah, they are. Super nice guys, though. We've had them on the show.
Nice, yeah.
Guys are very gentlemen, just like to race. No drama, no bullshit. So pretty cool deal there. Also, after that, BJ, we got a shootout coming up for your big wheel class in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Okay, so PJ, can we have the rules for the big rim class? So.
When's that going to be here in Vegas?
Well, we're still putting it together.
But I'm trying to put this the shootout September 6th.
Which is the same as a car show here.
Car show, yeah.
So we're gonna
picnic car show.
Yeah,
it's Labor Day weekend, I believe it is.
So here are the rules if you're interested. This is big and small tire. Wrong rules. There we go. That's the street rules. No, one more.
Yeah.
There you go. So there's BJ's rules right here. There's no all-wheel drive. It's a ladder system to move up. So once you are picked for the 10 spots, it's a $200 minimum for a race, and you must race up the ladder or down the ladder. Okay, there is no just jumping it or going through. Okay, when the race happens, you are allowed 4 people to be invited per car. That is crew, watching, girlfriends, wives, whatever. So it's 8 people for the race. People are trying to save the spots. We don't want 10 million people watching. It just kills it for us. Just like you guys, our spots get killed because of trash and everything else. So,
spectators.
So Axel's helping out PJ film stuff. So you must have 22s or bigger, and it has to be a hard tire. No slicks from Florida. No East Coast bullshit. Hard tire racing. Okay? you can call out on BJ's page, Insane Power, or No Limits Facebook. The car has to be driven or trailered to the race, okay? So you can trailer it. It's a little different than what we do for our street car.
But prior to any shootouts, we will have a driver's meet, and you must drive to the driver's meet in your car.
Right. Okay, so there is no slicks. Once you are called out, you have 7 days to answer the call out. If for some other reason, for health issues or family issues are the only reason for a call out, and you can only sidestep once. The day of the race, if you are beaten, the driver can give you a race back or can take the 7-day grace period. It is driver's call. That's it. And must have interior 2 front seats. These are street cars, not race cars. Big Tire Racing is a street car class.
I was wondering why you're saying no trailers and, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're allowed to trailer it. The street car class I'm going to talk about later, there is no trailers. Okay, but some of these big wheel cars, they're not set up to drive
streets.
long distance. Yeah. They're street,
It's not
but
your
they're
commuter.
Yeah, it's not your everyday commuter. Okay, when we call a street car class, I want an everyday commuter.
Right.
Okay. Actually, BJ's car you can drive just about anywhere.
Oh, nice.
So, and it's full interior. So, but we're trying to some of these guys that have
Building full race cars.
yeah, we're
Big
trying to
wheels.
eliminate that out
Right.
there. So, anything else, BJ? More about the shootout, what you have in store?
Shootout 250 buy-in. You must lock in your spot before the event, so that way it ain't no backing out. It's no money, no refunds, no none of that.
Yeah, yeah. This is not Walmart, okay? Now, we are opening the Big Tire class to other states, Arizona, California. The problem is if you take a spot in the lineup of the top 10 and you're from out of state, then you have to answer the call-outs. You definitely don't say that was going to be the name, bro. What's that?
Steven, what you talking about?
Yeah. So, my white boy class, is that it? No.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
know.
So if you California guys are watching out there, this is open to you. All big wheel, BJ has opened this class to you guys, but if you take the spot, you have to answer the call-outs in 7 days. So it's a pretty far haul. If you're not up for that, please don't take the spot, okay? You can come to the shootout, just don't take the spot. So, what could have been ugly? Adam Steins.
Probably the accident.
Oh, the wheel
Oh,
coming
Oh, the
out.
wheel. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Accident,
Yeah,
Fernando's accident.
BJ did a real good job of that. Hey, Brent Albury, a happy birthday, buddy. I know you were out with your family. Hope it was going good. Fernando, right there, raced last weekend. That's Taco Truck. Thanks. Also did not have a good weekend. Right. Could we have a thing of Fernando's race? Fernando's a great friend of mine. His balls are much bigger than his brains sometimes. As you can see here in this race, they're on a brand new surface. This is a brand new tarred track. And he got a little excited right here. And there's the scramble button.
Did he went to the right?
And he went off to the right. Fernando did crash the truck. He was okay. The truck did take quite a beating. Thank God the roll cage saved him. It did its job. It's a lot of cosmetic. The truck looked really bad. There was a 4x6 plank actually stabbed through the windshield, going out the back, probably 6 more inches. He would have looked like a piece of teriyaki. But he was safe. That's all that matters. That's what we're happy about. Construction of the truck has already started. So, Fernando, we hope your bruises and your ego's not too hurt, and you'll be back out racing in no time. So, all around for our family over here at Insane Power was a rough weekend for everybody. Luckily, everybody was safe, so we're pretty happy about that. So, Fernando is already driving us nuts about fixing the truck, so we'll get that turned back around for him in no time. So, these guys get excited, BJ, you know, just like I do, you know, and you just stay into it just a little too long, and that's it. Bang, shit happens. So,
Yep.
Also, when people have accidents, people let the safety people do their thing before everybody goes running down there. This is what happens, you know.
Hey, y'all should have seen Steven ass trying to make it down the track.
He was running?
If that's what you call running, but yeah.
Oh, shit. You got a hurt leg. You can't make fun of that boy.
That's my partner. He made it down there too.
Did he really? All the way down
He made it
there?
all the way down there, yeah.
You run a quarter mile or eighth mile?
Well, he broke it to 3:30, so we
Yeah,
lucky.
broke it to
So.
3:30 and rolled.
Well, I guess it's lucky for Steven right there, because he probably would have died. I know I wouldn't make it. I'd be like, fuck it, let him go. So that's
the
it.
golf cart.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're going to go to commercial. Thanks for coming out with us on your RC project. I hope to see you out there Saturday. And
I appreciate it.
everybody, please, if you got nothing to do, come
Yeah,
on
check
out
us
there.
out Saturday night.
There you go.
Location will be posted Saturday morning.
Yeah, so check out your Facebook page and find out location and come check it out.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. What's up? This is Brett from No Limit Motorsports, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's by far the easiest way to make a podcast. For one, it's completely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other platforms. You can monetize and make money from your podcast with no minimum listening audience. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started.
Power like this can lead to major wear. AMSOIL delivers powerful protection for critical components so you can harness that diesel power with confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil, AMSOIL provided long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett, the owner of Insane Power. Insane Power builds some of the nastiest street cars in the country, but even our cars need a little help from Skinny Sauce. You can pick it up at Insane Power's new retail store, IP Motorsports, at $50 a gallon. Please come down and say hi to me and pick up a gallon as soon as you can to beat your competition. Thank you. Hi everyone, it's Brett from No Limit Motorsports. Guys, we're trying to reach out to all you racers across the country. If you got an event coming up, a street race, anything, we need to know it. Please send it in all flyer form and we will put it on our broadcast, get more people out there. We're trying to reach out to all you racers. Please send us your up and coming events as soon as possible and we'll get it live to as many people as we can. It's Brett from No Limit Motorsports, looking out for you. Hi everybody, welcome back. All right, BJ, this is a very new subject for us. You've dealt with a lot of these racers, but I've got a bunch of reach out. Trent Thompson reached out to me about a street class.
Right.
Okay, not big tire, not small tire, real street cars. Okay, there's a ton of cars out there, ton of guys racing. Yeah, so we're gonna have a street list for street cars. Okay, there was too many for me to pick. I couldn't do it. So I went through Facebook all one night. There were so many cars, so many fast cars that I couldn't pick. So I got with Trent Thompson, and we're going to have a shootout in about 2 weeks. Okay, Trent is running it. Trent is your guy, your Connect guy too. I'm going to hand it off to him for this. I will race master it. Hopefully BJ will be there. We will post the rules right now. PJ, can we have the rules? So, for the street car class list, okay, cars must be driven to all races, no trailers. Okay, to qualify for the shootout, we're going to do a 25-mile drive. It is going to start at the South Point, drive all the way up Las Vegas Boulevard. At Sahara, we will jump on the highway, and then we will go to the spot. Okay? If you run out of gas, if you have to pull over in any way, shape, or form in that 25 miles, you are disqualified. Okay? These are street-driven cars. You must have at least 2 front seats in it. Okay? So no caged one single-seater things. Cars that have a fuel cell must be minimum of 10 gallons. So we're trying to eliminate all the race cars. Okay? You must have a DOT-approved street tire, no slicks. Now, there's no size limit on the tire, but no slicks. It has to be stamped from the manufacturer, DOT approved. Must have a current registration. That's this year, folks. It has to be current. Okay? Once you make the list, just like the rest of the list, it's a 200 minimum buy to move up the list. Okay? All call-outs will be made on No Limit Motorsports. Okay? So, if you don't know what that is, look it up. We're going to post it up later. You can pitch on it. Post up, do you want to race? You can write me directly or Trent Thomas and call people out. Just like everything else, there's 7 days to make the call-out. Okay? And here is our Facebook location. If you're looking for it, No Limits Motorsports. Post up there. You're calling somebody out. From the time of that call-out is 7 days. If you can't make it, you get bumped. I want to show you here in a little bit on the top tire, on the big tire list. Louis decided to bump and went down 2 spots because of that. It was the gentleman thing to do. Okay? I'll get to that in a minute. So if you have any questions or anything about the streetcar thing, you can write to Trent or me or BJ and we'll get you answered. I hope there's going to be a ton of cars there. What you thinking, BJ?
Yeah, from what I'll be seeing every all the Sundays, it'll be a million cars out there.
Okay.
So should be a good turnout for them.
Okay, so anybody, come on guys, write in, talk to me about this class. Okay, we have a call out right now. Brian, William here, that's Sliv, is calling out Brian from Arizona for the small tire list. So, and Fernando is still saying he's the fastest small tire in Vegas. You're the fastest broken truck right now, so I got to get that thing fixed, buddy. Mike Prock, he raced while you were gone.
Mike Pratt.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby there put the beating on him there. Mike called Bobby out for the number. Can I have the list up, PJ? On the big tire class. As we can see, BJ, we moved some stuff around. Travis still sitting number 1. Bobby moved up because Louis did a bypass on Bobby and Mike Prock. Prock tried to make the move around Bobby, and Bobby smacked him. So, Louis and Eric, if you guys know anything about these two, will be an epic race standing next to each other. So, and then BJ sitting in the number 6 spot could call out one of the two over there. So that's a pretty good race setup coming up.
Matter of fact, I need to go ahead and call out Eric now, then get it out the way.
Get it out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah, I'll call Eric out. Where you at, Eric? You usually watching?
yeah, he's usually on post. I'm sure he'll be writing in soon. Sliv, I will make sure that happens. Sliv, when are you thinking you want this race? Brian, write in. When can you make this trip up there? You got 7 days from today to make this call out. So by next Thursday, I need this race to happen. So, Travis wants Bobby to call him out. Now, Travis, you can't call down, but you can poke at him all you want, so I love that. So that's great. And if you watch Travis's car make runs up there testing last week, that car works on that street up there. That car's fast and consistent.
I got it.
So, what are you saying so much for the spot? Mike Prock, the street cars will not be racing where we race. Okay? That is my decision on where these street cars will race as the race master. So we are not trying to put all these car lists into one spot. Okay? So, but Williams wrote in the 16th. What's the 16th of the month? What's the date? Anybody know the date?
Not the 16th.
So,
Like the 8th or the 9th, man. 6th. Today the 6th.
yeah, but how many days away?
I don't know. What's going on the 16th?
10 days.
What's happening on the 16th?
What's on the 16th? I don't have a calendar. Hold on. Okay. 16th. Today's the 6th, 10 days. So, William, you're giving him a little extra time, but as long as Brett is okay with it, I'm okay with it too. Brian, excuse me, if you're right in, tell me, can we make this happen? I hope you guys are watching down there in Arizona. If not, I will reach out to them after the show, Sliv, and make sure this works. Mike, yes, I'm not a total idiot. I'm not going to have 50 cars up in one spot. So, Mike did do a hell of a race against Bobby. I mean, he brought the truck worked. He was on point, but Bobby's really getting that big power, that big horsepower starting to get to the ground. So, we'll just see if he can hold.
What you want to do, Eric? When you want to do it?
You call him?
Nah, he wrote on there.
Where's Eric? Is he on there?
He's on there on mine.
Oh, he's somewhere else. Okay, so Eric's writing in. We're going to get this locked in.
He said, I'll never make it on the top 5.
Whoa. It's because he's racist. I think so, yeah. He's kind of mean, too, so. I'll get BJ again. Mike, I'm thinking BJ's coming for you, so he's pretty happy about that. So, guys, you got to write in, get me more info. The streetcar class.
Eric said 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
You got to move down, don't it?
You have the right. You have the right to bump him, yes. You have the right to bump him.
I'd rather race him.
Okay, so, guys, if the classes don't stop moving around enough, I will invert the class or flip the classes around and make you guys race. So if you're not into racing and you're on my list, one way or another, we will get you to race or to move. Okay? So if the list gets stale, we will invert it, flip it, whatever we want to do. This is to get people racing. So, in this cornhole virus fucking day and age, you got nothing else to do anyways. So you might as well race, right? So we're getting call-outs, getting going. I think the street class is going to be the most exciting class.
Yeah. As long as they don't talk shit to me, I'll leave them alone. I'll let them have their fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I seen Trent trying to put big wheels on his car.
Yeah.
So, but
It'll be interesting.
I got to admit, from me never being involved with big wheels before, there's more to it than just throwing rims on a car.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot to it.
yeah.
That's why I'll be laughing at all the guys that think they're going to come from slicks and just put rims on it and think win something.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're open to it. We loved it. Yeah, we like the competition, want to see it. So, in about 2 weeks, guys, we'll be advertising the buy-in, the location. Trent will be putting that on his Facebook page. He's in charge of the shootout. I will race master it with BJ. We'll make sure the rules are met for the list, and then we will go. So, it is open to any car that meets the criteria. From any shop or any area, street car, long as you can make it. Oh.
Yeah, it's smacked.
Mike, I think he's just busting your balls on that one. But yes, I don't know why Louis took the bump. I mean, his car was out there racing. It looked good. But I think he was just out there hanging around or didn't want to race that particular day. So it was pretty gentlemanlike to it. Of course, Mike Prock just made it late, just barely made it on time. Yeah. So, but it was a great day of racing. Travis was out there testing some good racing. So, the streetcar class, I'm a little concerned about the shit talking because a couple of these streetcar guys we've run into in the past and haven't paid their bill after they lost. So, I'm hoping Trent can get this to organize very well.
Yeah, as far as money needs to be brought up front, nobody holds their own money.
Right.
So either me, Brett, or Trent hold the money if Trent ain't involved in the race. But
yeah. Well, Trent's running the shootout.
Yeah.
But he'll have to do that. I believe it's a $200 buy-in for that. I don't know yet. I got to talk more with Trent. We've kind of flipped stuff around. Yes, you were close on time. Yes, I'm never late. Yeah, okay,
but
whatever.
Still got.
Yeah, it's smacked.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So, what do you think? I mean, who do the heavy hitters come to mind on the streetcar class, VJ?
I ain't really paid too much attention to him. I know Trent been out there whooping a lot of ass lately. He been doing his thing, but somebody you probably got to watch for is Marcus.
Marcus is going in. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Because I keep thinking of him as big wheel.
he's all of them. He loves the slick racing. Then he got the drag radio, so
Right.
he'd be in all three.
Really.
Yeah.
Now, there's a gentleman I seen on Facebook. I had never personally heard of him. It's Brunswick, or it was a name I couldn't pronounce really good. Supposedly got a 7-second Corvette and a Camaro, a CTS. He got obviously a ton of toys. I heard of some pretty fast cars. I think he comes out of the Leading Edge stable, but I don't know. So we'll see how he fares in the street car class, because racing at the track, as you've learned, is much different than the street. So there's some big cars. Jamie Miller is getting his vet ready to go. Definitely be a very fast car on the street. Who does a lot of street racing with this car. It'll be exciting to watch when that vet comes back out. Jamie, looking forward to seeing the vet run, buy in, get a spot, you get in, buy a back. What was that? If you buy in and get a spot, do you get your buy-in back? What?
Or as winner takes all on the
On the shootouts, it's,
shootouts, the winner wins.
Yeah.
If then on the day of the race, you win that 200. Yeah.
yeah. So
Whatever. If you win the money. Yeah.
yeah. So that's a win-win. So there's a lot of cars coming on the street. A lot of big wheel cars coming. California guys want to be in on it.
Cali's coming.
Yeah, we got Arizona starting to play now.
Like 5 cars from Cali coming for the big wheels.
Really?
Yeah.
BC Corey.
BC Corey said he's bringing 3 himself. And then we got City Boy. He's gonna bring his Elko. Then Cheese. He's gonna bring his Camaro.
Okay. So thanks, Ron, for writing in. I'm pretty excited. There's been a lot of talk for the street class, and a lot of the big wheel stuff now is starting to come.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that my big tire class can gain some momentum also.
They got to put a spark up under their ass. They've
Yeah.
been bullshitting lately, but
Yeah, but I mean the heat takes the fun a little bit out of the guys. So I'm hoping once it cools off a little bit, we'll have a little bit more. No prep, right? The street, Jamie. The street is going to be where we race. We have not discussed prep yet for the shootout. So that's some of the rules we're still working out. We'll have it out in the next week or so. I got to get with Trent on that. As far as when it comes to on the list, you can prep. You can do a one burnout prep. So the shootout, that is going to be Trent's. He's kind of running the show of that. As long as it follows on the guidelines as of what the vehicles make for criteria, that'll be it. As far as the prep goes for the shootout, I don't know that yet. So big wheel, you allow all the prep you want, right?
yeah, you can prep all you want. You bring your own prep. You prep how you want to prep
Right.
it. Whatever the case
Big
may be.
tire, small tire, they prep every time also. We will not prep the street, though, ahead of time. So that is not like some of these events where they go and VHT the whole entire street and all that. You get the prep for your burnout, and that is it, not the entire street. So what's that?
The Labor Day weekend.
Okay, what do we got coming up Labor Day?
My boys from the Royals Car Club is actually doing a picnic.
A pickup.
September the 6th. September the 6th, they're doing a picnic.
Okay, so we got a picnic September 6th for the Royals Car Club.
Yes.
Okay, where is it at? I can't see. Anybody see it?
I can't see it either. I don't think the location's been announced yet.
Okay, so
They just locked it in today.
okay, so location coming soon. But if you're out and about on September, Royals Car Club, is it open to everybody?
Open to everybody, yeah.
Yeah. So, and we're hoping to have our big tire shootout
Yeah,
at the same time.
Same time, right after
Yeah.
the picnic.
Yeah.
Car show, shootout will be going down after that.
Okay, so is that you think we'll do it at night after the picnic?
Night after the picnic.
Okay, so September 6th sounds like that weekend will be a big weekend of car show and racing for the big class shootout. So if you guys are interested, please hit up BJ or the Royals Car Club soon. Okay, Jamie's talking about his big blue car too. Am I allowed in this? Sliv, what are you allowed in? Into the street class? As long as you make that criteria, I'm fine with you being in that street class. So definitely, I think you can make it in that class also. So I think a lot of guys will be bouncing from one class to the other, don't you, BJ?
Yep, I'm going to.
So I All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. I hope more of you guys write in. Look forward to next Thursday. We'll have a lot more about the shootouts coming up. First one is September 6th for the big wheel class, California racers and everything. So please stay tuned. And if you have any questions, please write into me at No Limit Motorsports or contact me or BJ, and we'll get you the information. But the weather's starting to cool off, guys. Racing is going to start picking up, and we're going to be your information guides for all of it. So stay tuned for a few of the shows, BJ, and good to have you back, and happy birthday, buddy. Everybody, thank you. Have a good night. What's up? This is Brett from No Limit Motorsports, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's by far the easiest way to make a podcast. For one, it's completely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other platforms. You can monetize and make money from your podcast with no minimum listening audience. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started.
Power like this can lead to major wear. AMSOIL delivers powerful protection for critical components so you can harness that diesel power with confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil, AMSOIL provided long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel.